So how did I make $116 trading QQQ put options? So just a quick reminder, this is paper trading. This is part of the $1,000 paper trading challenge. So moving on, basically I got into QQQ put options as soon as the time was 10:29. So looking at QQQ and 10:29 on the 30-minute time chart, which was this candle right here. So 10:29. Yeah. Okay, cool. So basically, I got into QQQ call put options as soon as QQQ approached the 9-day moving average. As soon as it touched it, I got into put options, waited for a rejection and the next candle, and basically at 10:54 when I sold out the position, I secured $116 trading QQQ put options. So I want to show you like an update on how we've been doing on the $1,000 paper trading challenge. So let's see. So we started this paper trading challenge with $1,000 only on July 27th, and basically that's, the portfolio at that moment was at $1,000. Then the portfolio to this date is up $1,227. So far we have made $227, in this $1,000 paper trading challenge. So we're not doing that bad, honestly. I'm pretty surprised that, the strategy is working. Basically what the strategy is, just to keep it really simple, once you're in a position and you're up 5 or 10%, you get out the position. Once you're down 5 or 10%, get out the position. And step number 2 is to try your best to not revenge trade at all. I know it's a little hard because that mentality where you're like, man, I took this loss, I feel like I could make it back in this, in this different trade. And then if you lose in that trade, you're going to be stuck in a worse mentality where you're going to try to revenge trade even with a higher, you're, not with a good mentality. You're just going to go into a trade with not a good mentality. So I just keep it really simple. I've kept it simple, since we started July 27th, I said, right? Yeah, July 27th. So I kept it simple, when I'm in, and when I'm in and I see my percentage targets, cool, I'm out. When I see that I'm down and I see that my percentage targets are being close to being touched at when I'm down, okay, I'm out. So I just keep it simple and I don't revenge trade. So that is an update on the $1,000 paper trading challenge. So moving on, right? So growing my stock portfolio to $1 million, right? So basically an update on the portfolio. Basically in the morning the position was up 0.35%, and then closing time the portfolio was up for the day 4.31%. So basically we were up $2,430 with 91 cents. So the two positions I'm currently in is a 2 times Bitcoin ETF and a 2 times Netflix ETF. So today was a very huge day for Netflix. So what I want to do is we're going to talk about Netflix. Let's see. So today Netflix was up 2.90%, which was insane to me. So I should have mentioned this stock yesterday in yesterday's video of in the video that I made yesterday's, stocks to watch for this week. I didn't include it, but I should have included Netflix. But basically on a daily chart, yesterday I had, I was going to, basically just to keep it short, right? Netflix was having trouble with this resistance level of 75. I said that we needed to break first that level of resistance, which was 75. Once we break it, we could see more upside for Netflix. Today it actually broke that level of resistance, 75. It broke past the 50-day moving average, which is really, really good. And basically, we finished the day over the 50-day moving average. So I really like where Netflix is at right now. I feel like the next thing that we need to do to see even more upside for Netflix is that we need to break now both of these moving averages, which are the 180 and 200-day moving average. So I am very excited to see what happens for Netflix these upcoming days. So let's look at it on the 30-minute time chart. All right, so basically in the pre-market, basically, yes, Netflix was having a little trouble trying to break out this stubborn 20-day moving average. In the pre-market, it was actually above the 20-day moving average, but then it soon flushed to the downside very quick. But in the next candle, we did manage to regain control of the 20-day moving average. We finally broke over the 20-day moving average, and then you can see later in the day the 9-day moving average crossed over the 20-day moving average, thus leading to this reversal to the upside. So this was a very, very, very good day for Netflix investors. So we finished, in the green. On a daily chart, we finished over the 50-day moving average. We finally broke above that stubborn resistance level of 75. So I honestly see Netflix, trying to find its path slowly but surely to the upside. So this was a very good day for Netflix investors. So I should have included it in the list yesterday, but it is what it is. Now, the next thing I do want to talk about is Bitcoin, right? So I'm in a 2x Bitcoin ETF. Basically, let's look at Bitcoin. So unfortunately for Bitcoin on the daily chart right now, it is down 1.46% for the day. Unfortunately, we are below both the 9 and 20-day moving average. The next, if Bitcoin starts seeing a little bit more downside, I honestly see it approaching the 50-day moving average. If we can try to use the 50-day moving average as support, that would be great, because in these past candles, the July 27th, July 28th, July 29th, they used it as support. These candles somewhat had a little bit of trouble trying to regain control of the 50-day moving average until this candle, August 3rd, we regained control of the 50-day moving average. So, if we can try to use the 50-day moving average as support, cool. Hopefully we can use it as support and bounce off of it, so we can see more upside for Bitcoin. So that is pretty much it. That is an update on the $1,000 paper trading challenge. We are up $200 something, and then the portfolio was magnificent today. So and Netflix did super good today, yay. So I'll keep you updated, and if you sign up with my Webull link located in the description below, you can get up to 10 free fractional shares. That is pretty much it. I'll keep you guys updated in the next video. As always, peace.